So, good evening. We'll be talking about Fibonacci retracement numbers and levels. Fibonacci retracement numbers and levels. If you can recall, I always say the market moves in ICI, which is impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, and so on and so forth. So the market has to move in impulse, corrective, because it is a rule. It's the rule of the market. The market cannot just go straight in an impulsive move. It has to move in impulse, corrective, impulse. That's how the market moves. Now, there's something we need to understand. Anytime price make a certain move, if it's price is moving in a certain direction, it must retrace or return pathway to a previous price level before resuming in the original direction. Now let me type that down so that let me type this down so that you can record and record it. So so it's important I put this out there so that we can all note it. Please, you guys should always note this. After a big price movement in one direction, the price will retrace or return pathway back to a previous price level before resuming in the original direction. So it is a rule of the market. The price can't just move like this. So sorry about this. Now, like I said, after a big price movement in one direction, the price will retrace or return pathway back to a previous price level before resuming in the original direction. So the market can just go in a straight line. Form, it has to go in impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, and on and on. This is for uptrend, and downtrend it makes the same move. impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Like we know it, like we call it higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, or lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So you understand what I mean? So the market moves before it must retrace. Now, these retracement levels, these things, this particular move downward here is it moves at a certain percentage of this impulsive move. The retracement or the correction is this, or the lower high or the higher low rather, is this, it moves downward to a certain percentage of this correction. So is this one too? It moves to a certain percentage of this. Now, what do I mean by this? In Fibonacci, we have 23.6 levels. We have the 38.2 levels. We have the 50 level. We have the 61.8 level. We have the 78.6 level. We have the 88.6 level, and we have the 94 level. Now, these are known as Fibonacci levels. Can you see Fibonacci levels? So they are in percentage. These levels they are seen in percentage. So some particular trading platforms show them as percentage, or some write them in decimal form, which should be 0.236, 0.382, but it is always in percentage because they are levels, and levels are in percentage. So now, anytime there's a movement, an impulsive correction, impulsive correction movement, this anytime the price makes a retracement, it will retrace to a certain percentage of its impulsive move. Do you understand? Of the previous impulsive move, it will make a certain percentage. It will retrace to a certain percentage of the impulsive move. And it could be the 23.6 percentage, the 38.2 percentage, the 50 level percentage, the 61.8 percentage, 78.6 percentage, 88.6 percentage, or the 94 percentage. The market will always retrace to the percentage of the impulsive body before continuing its upward movement, because the market can't just go straight. It has to move in impulse corrective, impulse corrective. So now, these Fibonacci levels don't lie. They don't lie. They are accurate. The market will always obey them. The market always obeys these levels. Why? I don't know. It's just a rule, and so far the market has not broken the rule. It always retraced to these levels. It has never broken this level. It's always retraced to one of these levels before going back in its direction. Do you understand? So that's why Fibonacci is very, very important in forex, because without Fibonacci, you hardly miss a trend, because assuming you enter the market at this particular point, let's assume you know that okay, the market is about to move in an uptrend, and you miss this move, that's okay. Market is going up. If you enter at this point here, it will bring you down to loss for a while, right? Before continuing going back in profits, and loss again before going back in profits, right? But this loss will still be in profit because it's higher than this place. But this particular loss here, some novice will be so scared that they'll close the market, not knowing that it was just a simple retracement from the impulsive move. So that's why retracements are important, because they help us enter the market, enter an impulsive move. Do you understand? So we will enter here, we enter at this particular point after the retracement. So retracements are good in a trendy market. Retracements are very, very important in a trendy market. So now these Fibonacci levels here, they are percentage that the market will always retrace to. They are percentages. So, and it's a universal law, because according to science or physics, we believe that Fibonacci makes the word a regular thing, because Fibonacci makes the word regular. It's in our fingerprints, it's in our leaf, it's in everything we do, Fibonacci. So that's why in forex, so they introduced Fibonacci to it and discovered that okay, it's a law that is applicable to it, because after an impulsive move, the market will always retrace the percentage of the impulsive move before going back to its original direction. So now these retracement levels are gotten from a retracement number. Do you understand? These retracement levels are gotten from a retracement number. Now, the retracement number are not really very important, because what we really need is the retracement level. Do you understand? So we can really know when to enter the market and exit the market. So this is what we need. But for the sake of education, for the sake of proper information, I will talk about the retracement numbers, because that's how we got the retracement levels. So assuming you have so you have someone you want to teach. Do you understand? So to make the to have more content to teach whoever you would love to teach Fibonacci, it's always good I talk about the numbers. So now Fibonacci numbers are not random numbers. In Fibonacci sequence, each number is the sum of the previous two numbers. So this is what I mean. Fibonacci begins with 0 and 1, because 0 and 1 is constant in life. So now, to get the next Fibonacci number is the addition of the two previous numbers. So I'll need you guys to put on your microphone for this. I want us to be interactive with this. Please put on your microphone. Does everyone to put on their mic? If your mic is on, say yes.
All right.
Okay, so if your microphone is on,
Yeah.
say yes. Okay. Mr. Tosin,
Yes.
is your microphone on? Mr. Toyin, I need the microphone to be on. Okay.
It's on now.
It's on. Okay. So like I said, we got the Fibonacci levels using the Fibonacci numbers. You understand? So if you've been following me. So I said the Fibonacci numbers are gotten from the addition of the two previous numbers. And so that's why I think you guys to put on your microphone so we can be interactive with this. So if the next number is gotten from the addition of the two previous numbers, which is 0 and 1, which is a constant number, the next number will be what?
1.
Yes, awesome. So the next number will be what?
2.
So the next number will be
3.
what?
3.
Yes. The next number will be
5.
the next number will be
8.
8. Awesome. The next number will be
13.
13. The next one will be
21. Yes.
yes. The next one will
Then
be
the next one will be 34.
awesome. The next one will be
55.
the next one will be
89.
and the next one will be
130. What is this? 130. 139 plus 144. Yeah,
next one
144.
will be
144 plus 89 would be
33.
okay. 233.
233. So now this is known as Fibonacci levels, and this is known as Fibonacci number. So let me write them down so that you can spot them. So these are Fibonacci levels. So and these are Fibonacci numbers. So now these Fibonacci levels are gotten from this Fibonacci sequence. And in forex, in FX, the important ones like this 38.2, 50, and 61.8 are the most important Fibonacci levels. Don't forget that 38.2, 50, 61.8 are the most important Fib levels, because the market always or almost always obeys 38.2, 50, and 61.8. So now 28.3 to 61.8 are gotten from the fifth sequence. Do you understand? But 78.2, 78.6, 88.6, 94 are gotten through advanced mathematics. So we won't need to do that. So let me just, for the sake of knowledge, you don't really need all this calculation, but for the sake of information, that's why I'm really going through them. So now on that interactive thing we're going to do now is this. Now, to get the 68 to 61.8 is known as the golden ratio. 61.8 is known as the most important Fibonacci level. This year, 61.8 is known as the important Fibonacci level, and it's called the golden ratio. Because almost all the time, the market will retrace, even if it's a large retracement, it will retrace to the 61.8. Do you understand? So when it retraces 1.8, it will continue going back in its direction. Do you understand? So now, how do they get these Fibonacci levels? These Fibonacci levels with these numbers. So now you divide the next one from the previous one to get 61.8. So divide 21 from 13. Please, if you have a calculator, let's quickly do this so I can.
So we're saying 21 divided by 13.
Yes.
Right?
No, 13 divided by
Okay.
21.
Okay, so 13 divided by 21.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's 0.61900047619.
So like I said, the levels are in percentage. So it's the answer you get times 100. Do you understand?
Okay,
So
multiply by
as I
100.
got this, yes. So if you divide
Yeah,
34
61.
from, if you divide 34 from 21, what will you get?
So 21 divided by 34.
Yes.
Yeah, multiply by 100. That's 61.76. That's 61.8.
Yeah, rounded up. Yes. So that's how they got this particular fib level, 61.8.
Fib level.
So to get like now 50 is constant in life. You understand? Everything has a half. Everything has middle bar. Everything else. That's why 50 is a constant Fibonacci level. That's how 50 was gotten, because in life 50 is constant. Everything has an average. 50 is the average of every number. 50 is constant. So to get 38.2, you divide this the number from the two, like now the first number from the second number, that is the next one after the next, or let me say now to get 38.2, you divide 2 from, you skip the next one and use the third one. Now you divide 2 from 5. Divide 5 from 2. Do you understand? 2 divided by 5.
2 divided by 5 is 0.4. That's about
38.2. Okay. 3 divided by 8.
8. Yeah, that gives us
38.2.
0.3. Yes.
So that is how they got this second 38.2 fib level. You divide the one after the next one. Do you understand? So to get 23.6, you divide 2 from 8. That means you omit 3, you omit 5, you use the third one, the third number.
2 divided by 8.
Yes. To give it 23.
Yeah.
23.6, right?
Yeah, it gives us 0.25. We multiply by 100, you give it 23 points. Like 25.
Okay. Use 3 divided by 13.
Okay. 3 divided by 13. Yes, exactly.
Yes. So
times 100. That's 23.07.
Yes, rounded up
6.
Yes. So that's how the Fibonacci levels are gotten. So this they're gotten through these Fibonacci numbers. Do you understand? So all these are just for further knowledge in case you need to explain it to someone. Do you understand? Because after you absorb forex, it's always advised to teach someone so that you can. The more you teach, the better you understand. Like everything in life. Do you understand that?
Very well.
So yes. Now, like I said, the market moves in impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective for the uptrend. So now, please write this. Are you guys, please, you guys should know this. Now, in an uptrend, we take the Fibonacci level from the upswing, from the downswing to the upswing. That is from the from the lower high, from the higher low to the higher high. That's how we draw the fib level. That is on the uptrend, from the downswing to the upswing. That's how we mark our retracement level. That is in an uptrend. And for a downtrend, we mark the fib level from a higher high to the higher low, or from the top swing to the low swing. So you guys should
Take
mark.
that again, please.
Okay, I said in an
So for uptrend, all right.
uptrend,
For uptrend,
yes,
yeah.
we mark our feed from the down, from the swing low to the swing high, or we call it from the higher low to the higher high. Do you understand?
All right, from the higher low to the
Higher high.
higher
An
high,
uptrend. And in a downtrend, we take it from the high swing to
lower
the
low.
swing. Yeah, from the higher high to the higher low to get our retracement level. So now this is what I mean. Now, to use the Fibonacci tool, you just come here to the left side of the trading view. Is it you just the third icon here on the left side, you click on it, extend it, and you see Fibonacci retracement. Do you understand? So you bring
Okay.
it up. So all the numbers have already been, all the numbers are already, look at it. All the numbers are already there. Do you understand? See, all the numbers have already been
Yeah,
fixed.
from 0.94. It's all written out.
Yes, they're already there. So let me show you the settings already. Look at it. All the numbers are already there. One, the fib. Look at the fib levels. I told you some from trading to write them in percentage. They write them in decimal form, but normally they are the levels are in percentage. Do you know? Like I explained,
Yeah.
but I told you some trading platform write them in decimal form like this. But you know what they mean. If you see them, they still work.
So this 0.5 means 50%, right?
Yes, this is 0.36 means 23.6.
23.6.
Yeah. So yeah.
And this 0.61 is our golden ratio.
Golden ratio. Look at it. It's golden. So look at the color.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
golden color. Okay.
You can choose the color because sometimes it might be black here, so you can just click on it and give it your own color.
Okay.
And modify it the way you like. So now you guys know how to draw that. So now let me show you. Okay. Let me remove the background so it can be clearer. So now, like I said, in an uptrend, you take it from the swing low to the swing high. Do you understand? And you extend it to the right. So
Why?
Yeah, so that you can see your numbers clearly. Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
So you can see where they retrace to. So now, you know that this is not the market, so that it's not really perfect. Do you understand? I do it with my hand, but okay, I'm coming. Let me remove some numbers so that it can be added. Some numbers. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So this is it. These are the fib levels. As you can see, now the market here retraced to the 61.8 ratio. Look at it. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
61.8 here. So the market went up. Then when it got to the 61.8 percentage retracement level, what happened? It continued in this direction. You understand? So in this, if you are to enter an uptrend market like this, so to look for a good entry, you wait for a retracement. So as the market is retracing, you just draw out of Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high, and you wait for it to retrace to
61.8.
not 61.8. Yes, like I said, it respects the 38.2, 50 or 61.8. So it's my retrace here. It's my end. The retracement might end at 38.2 and continue the uptrend. It might end at 50 or 61.8. So how do you know when
The maximum of 61.8. Okay.
or sometimes it might reach 78.6.
Okay.
or 88.6, but majorly it doesn't exceed 61.8. More often, 61.8, 38.2, and 50. Do you understand?
Okay.
These are the major
Very well.
levels that is respect, 38 to 61.8. Now, how do you know when a particular fib level is respected? You will know by candlestick formation, like I always say. Do you understand? Anytime the market is about to make a move, it will always give us hints through the candlestick formation. And if you can remember the candlestick formation, you notice a long wick, a long rejection. You understand?
Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
From that place, you notice a long rejection, a price rejection, and the next candlestick that will form will be a reversal candlestick. Then you know that okay, the market is respecting this fib level. So this might happen at the 38.2, it might happen at the 50, or it might happen at the 61.8. So if you don't see a rejection, if you don't see a reversal pattern at any of the fib levels, please don't yet enter your buy. Wait for it to give you a candlestick reversal pattern at the fib level. Do you understand? So like me now, like I always say, we are conference traders, so we have more than one reasons to enter. And number two, another reasons to know that okay, a fib level is strong. The particular fib level would have been a resistance at a particular level, or it would have been a minor resistance before, or a major resistance, or a minor support. Do you understand? It would have been a zone before. Do you understand? So if you notice that okay, this particular place that the market retraced to here was a particular zone before, that means that's another reason to enter the market. Do you understand? That is, it is respecting that zone, and number two, it has also given us a candlestick formation. We will enter. Do you understand? So don't worry, we'll go to live chat and I'll explain more of it in live chat.
Enter the market.
Hello, what do you say?
So I'm saying you enter the market when the retracement, when there is a reversal coming at the end of the major retracement points.
Yes, yes.
That's A. Then two is that retracement point must have been one of the support levels, either
Support or resistance.
support or resistance.
Yes. Awesome. 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 Thank you for that. So that's how you get it. So same here again. If you want to know, like now for this upswing, if you want to know where to retrace to, you just come here again. Click on the click here, click on the fib retracement, and you draw it from the swing low to the swing high. Do you understand? You notice 1 and 0. You get the swing high will end at 0. You understand? So all this 0.2061.8 are known as fib extension. So maybe in the mentorship class, I'll explain what this fib extension do. You get, but for now, we don't really need that information. All we just need is the major fib levels 38.2, 50, 61.8. Do you understand? So, like I said, you draw them to the extend it to the right, like this, voila, so that you can see the number.
And this right, how long right are we going to extend it?
Just till you can see where you are. Till you can see number.
You can see the numbers. Okay,
Yes.
so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Look at it now. It retraced, it got to the 78.6. Look at this retracement and it went. But often it's because of I drew it with my hand there. Do you understand? But often
It's really not a live market.
yeah, often the live market is 61.8, 50 or 38.2. Right. And you now see a candlestick formation. And if you check previous, you notice that oh, it was a formal zone. Do you understand? So now this is it for an uptrend. So you know how to draw it fib from an uptrend from the swing low to the swing high. Do you understand? So from the swing low to the swing high, you don't draw it from the retracement level. You draw it from after a retracement from doing an impulsive move. Do you understand?
Because this is we're particular about retracement. So we work on the impulsive move.
God bless you.
So once there's an impulsive, once the impulsive ends, I want to know where the retracement will happen.
Yes.
That's when we take our Fibonacci.
Yes, you mark it from the swing from the higher low to the higher high in an uptrend. So now let me explain what in the downtrend, what's downtrend. So like I said, is it the same principle, just reversed?
So that's going to be lower, higher, lower.
Yes, from the higher high to the higher low, higher high to the higher low. That is impulse correction. So like I always tell people, forex is a very, very interesting It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, if taught well, you will enjoy it. So don't mind the way my fib is designed. Let me check. So this is it. It's in a downtrend here. Look at it from the higher high to the higher low. The same principle that is from your 1 to your 0. Yeah. And you'll notice it will retrace to a particular retracement level. It might get to 38.2, then begin to come down, or it might get to the 50 and begins to get down. So when it gets there, remember that it form a candlestick reversal pattern, and that particular place would have been a major zone or a minor resistance or support zone before. So, and if you understand support and resistance zone, you know that a support can become a resistance, and a resistance can also become a support. So that's what I mean by the place can be a major support or resistance zone. So that is it for Fibonacci. So it's not really hard. So this is Fibonacci. So next class we'll go into the chart to show you. So if you want to know the fib retracement from this level to this level, you carry it from the higher high here, draw it down to the higher low, yeah. Yeah, because this is a what do you say?
You extend it to the left, to the right hand side.
Yes, to the right hand side to see the numbers clearly. So this is how it is. Look at it. It retrace because I'm the one drawing it here, so it's kind of sketchy. But it retrace to 38.2, sometimes the 50, 38, 5.0 or 61.8. Then it continue going down in the original direction, which is the downtrend. So that is it for retracement of Fibonacci retracement. So please, you guys should go over this video. I'll send this video. Please, you guys should go over this video. So just absorb what has been taught here. So when we go into the live chat, it will be very, very interactive and interesting. You will see how they work on the live chat, because we'll back test it on live chat, and you see how the live chat respond and react to these fib levels. So thank you guys for today, and thank you for being patient with me. So we'll see you on Friday. So Mr.
So much.
Do you have any question, or is it understand? Do you understand?
No question.
Okay, awesome. Please, you guys should watch this video. Please, you guys should always watch them over and over again, and always back test. Always practice what has been taught. So, like I say, once you can master forex, once you can master it, like I always say, it takes practice. It takes practice to sharpen a skill, and it takes mastery to own a skill. So, and mastery takes time. So please, let's not be in a hurry, because trust me, you're all gonna make mistakes. So, but enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. You guys should love it. It's love for it. It's sweet. So we'll see you next class. Have an awesome day. Yeah. So let's watch this video. So next class on Friday, I'll show you on the chat. So from there we move to the next topic, and on and on. So yeah. So the from Fibonacci we start entering deeper topics. We enter deeper topics. Do you understand? Deeper topics.
Interesting.
Yes. So yeah, good night.
Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you.